U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, or the Bitcoin Act. I'm referencing this article from businessinsider.com. Get ready, everyone. This is the moment that we have all been waiting for. This reserve, this Bitcoin Act, highlights a proposal that the United States government plans to buy 1 million Bitcoin for a strategic reserve. Now, this is just like the strategic reserves that the United States government has for other assets and commodities like gold or oil, etc. Now, if they did buy that much Bitcoin, that would represent about 5% of Bitcoin's total supply. The estimated value at today's prices, the time I'm recording this, would be about $120 billion. The holding period. This report proposes that the Bitcoin will be held for 20 years, similar to how gold reserves are currently being held. And the goal is to treat Bitcoin as a strategic national asset of the United States of America, potentially hedging against currency risks and solidifying their plan, according to President Donald Trump, to become the crypto world leader. Now, this is a really exciting announcement for a number of reasons. Now, granted, it hasn't happened yet. So once they start buying the Bitcoin, that's when things are going to get real. But between now and then, the fact that we even know the world's largest, effectively a strategic reserve, is their savings account, that they're going to get into an asset, what an opportunity in life. Now, this isn't financial advice, but it's not very often that the world gives you such opportunities. At the time of this recording, if the United States government has not yet purchased this Bitcoin, you may very well be interested in doing so. I know I'm interested in doing so, just in case they follow through on this, and it's very likely that they will. What this will also do is it will stabilize Bitcoin. Now, they're going to hold on to it for 20 years. So does that mean Bitcoin's going to shoot to the moon? Maybe, maybe not. But more realistically, it kind of ensures that Bitcoin will have a gradual appreciation and increasing value over the long term. It could also result in there being so little Bitcoin actually available as major investment funds continue to get in, and possibly other governments continue to follow suit and copy what the United States is doing, that Bitcoin and Ethereum and these other major stable coins could become so stable, and they could become so sort of predictable, that it could really open up not only a huge flood of additional capital coming into crypto, but it could also help open up the alternative coins, altcoin market, which is really everything else outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, in a greater way than we've ever seen before in this industry's history. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think this is going to do for the price of Bitcoin? Do you think they're really going to do it? Let's take guesses below in the comments as to when we think this will happen by. And stay tuned, because I will continue to produce more videos on the impact that I think this is going to continue to make for the Web3 blockchain industry globally this year. And I think next year, assuming this all happens, 2026 could be the Web3 blockchain.com boom of this age. And if any of you remember or were around for the .com boom, it was a really exciting time to be around. Most IPOs did extremely well out of the gate. You weren't sure exactly which projects were going to be around in the long term, but it was an extremely exciting time to be participating in the financial markets. And the very same thing could very well take place next year in Web3.